Ja, herzlich willkommen. Ich bin hier mit dem Hooxi von G2. Wir werden kurz noch das Intro mit ihm durchführen und schauen, wie der Stand der Dinge ist. So, Hooxi, you got into the half final. I'm guessing you're prepared to get that trophy to enter another trophy in your cabinet. How are you feeling so far in this tournament?
Alles gut.
Alles gut?
I think.
It's almost the correct language.
I think we're catching some momentum. That's cool. We're playing some good CS finally, and just looking forward to playing in front of a crowd again.
Okay, so I want to talk about real quick your transition from your Cologne Flames day to G2. How do you think? How far did you go? How much did you change? What did you learn that you can give to new in-game leaders that are maybe not Danish? That we also have a chance to have some in-game leaders in other countries.
Well, mostly I learned to dealing with not speaking my native language and speaking English instead. I also learned to deal a lot with pressure compared to in Flames. I had never had pressure because we were always the underdog, and here we are like almost always the favorite. So that's very different. But besides that, like the in-game stuff, it's a lot the same, and it's just about making sure that you get the best out of the people you're working with.
Okay. So, do you think your team, with you, you're the progression to CS2, that will be an easier thing for you because you have CS2 will probably start with more firepower heavy, right, until the utility and everything gets sorted out. You think that is a big advantage for you in G2? If you look at, you have players like Nico, you have Hunter, you have Monacy that has such good aim. That is something that you can profit for in the beginning of CS2.
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to guess about what's going to happen in CS2 because it's just everything is going to be so new. And honestly, I think all Tier 1 teams nowadays have all these star names. Like, it might sound insane to say with the names I have, but like, if you look at FaZe, look at what they have. Look at Vitality now. They have Saivu, Magic is playing like a star player. Springs, everyone like wonders Flames because of his individual level and the potential he has. So like, all the teams have star potential, and I think we will not succeed in CS2 because of firepower, but because we will work hard and understand the game early.
Okay. Do you think you've grown into that role of that Danish all-star in-game leader? If you look at people like Kerrigan, you have Cadian, you have
Glaive?
Yeah, Glaive. Glaive is right now is benched, so we don't. Glaive is. But you have so many. Do you think you will be that next one? That you've grown with all that experience you've gathered now, right? You have some struggles, beginning. You had some ups and downs. You got used to. You have now younger players, star players that got into the role. That you have to. You're confident. Say yes. I'm here to stay. I'm ready. I'm to be one of the best in-game leaders, and will provide my team that edge that we need nowadays in Counter-Strike to win trophies.
I think I'm too old to get on the level of Glaive, like winning 4 majors and like every tournament and whatever. But I definitely think that I can get up there and I can like be mentioned in that discussion with like Kerrigan and Glaive at some point. I definitely don't think Cadian is there at all as well, because like he didn't really win too much either, right? So, but yeah, I think Kerrigan and Glaive, they are like in a league of their own, and it will take a lot of work and time and titles from other ideas to get to that level.
What do you think Denmark is so good with in-game leaders? What is the secret that you send out so many of them? At this point, you're the biggest country for exports of in-game leaders in international teams. What is we think is the reason for that? Is that more the Danish? When you went to school with work and stuff, that you gathered it, you were built into that team mentality, to that leadership, that it's important?
Oh, I don't know. I think this generation of ideas we have right now, with like me, Snappy, Kerrigan, and all these guys, is a lot because of the system we have, like from the lower tier level in Denmark, where we had like. Before we had like people like, even myself was there, Haste, Barry, Hunden, even though we don't like him now,
Forbidden one.
Yeah, and all these like ideals where you like take a step up and a step up and a step up, and actually Snappy was also on that ladder at some point, and then you got to the top of the ladder. That's like Kerrigan and Glaive, right? But yeah, I think that just develops people, and at some point you get maybe into a team where you are forced into the role or something, and that also develops people. And besides that, I don't know, maybe a lot of people just get inspired by the ideals we have.
One last question. With you're already in the half final, so you're facing either Australis or Heroic. What do you think is the outcome you will face in the first round in the half final on Saturday? And do you think who do you think is your biggest opponent that you will probably face in your final?
I think the quarterfinal between Heroic and Australis is going to be a banger.
Yeah, that should be. Hopefully.
I don't wanna. I don't want to pick any favorites because like.
No, it's totally fine. I understand it. For you, it's also special.
No, but I guess like Heroic has more experience on stage together, and that should be that should make them the favorite. But it's still Danes versus Danes, and it's like, you know, it can go crazy, you know. I don't really have any idea who we will meet in the final if we were going to win the semi-final. So that's like far in the future.
I can tell you what Nico said, and I would like to hear your opinion on it. He said you'll face Vitality in the final, and you'll win 3-1.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sounds good, like a plan. Hey, now you can prepare, right? They're like, oh, cool. Yeah. I don't have to do.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, you already know what you need to do. So, Hooxi, thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you. Have a good recovery, Speed One.
Thank you.
And then hopefully we'll see you on Saturday and Sunday in the arena, and then maybe lifting the trophy. Yeah. Thanks very much.
Cool.